Sub chat. It's been a while. My chair is still broken, so we're on the floor, but that's okay. Today I'm going to be remaking one of my favorite videos that I've ever made, and that is my top 5 bands of all time. However, first I want to talk about something, and I don't usually talk about things that are serious or important in reality. However, I do want to say one thing, which give me 1 second. Anyway, I want to address something actually important. At the time of recording this, it is June 2nd, and at the time of posting this, it's probably also June 2nd. It's June, and that means it's Pride Month. And I want to say that over the past couple of years, I want to say I've noticed a trend in increased homophobia and transphobia on the internet, especially from greasy white teenagers who don't go outside. And as a greasy white teenager who doesn't go outside, I just want to say that, because it's Pride Month, I feel like it's important to say this. And I only have 500 or so subscribers, but if it can make someone's day better, I figure it's worth saying. If you are lesbian, gay, bi, trans, ace, non-binary, I would say especially trans and non-binary, whatever you are, you're totally welcome on my channel. If someone's going to comment something hateful, I'll delete it, and I'll openly admit I'm not going to let you spread hate on my channel. So, I say especially trans and non-binary because there are some places in this country where it's pretty much a death wish for someone who's trans or non-binary to go there. So, if some stupid kid from halfway across the country, or all the way across the country, or down the street, depending on where you live. I'm from Massachusetts. But some random kid on the internet saying that, you're welcome here, if that can make your day, if that can make the world a little better, then, it's worth it. So yeah, anyone who celebrates Pride Month, hell yeah, dude. Also, if anyone's gonna comment off channel's going woke, I've worn nail paint in a previous video. I listen to punk music. Were you expecting me to be homophobic? Kind of stupid on your part, to be honest. But anyway, with the important stuff being said, I want to get into the meat and potatoes of this video, and that is ranking my top 5 favorite bands of all time. Number 5, New Politics. Now, for those of you who have watched my first video, you know that they were number 2 in that video. So there's been a definite change in the music that I listen to or I like. Now, New Politics has dropped to number 5 because I've gone less alt as of recently, and New Politics, while their first album was, I would say, pretty punk, their last 4 albums were pretty solidly alternative, and which I have nothing against alt. Obviously, they're my 5th favorite band. It's just, it doesn't do as much for me now as it did 9 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago, whenever I made that first video. But yeah, so what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, New Politics at number 5. Number 4, All Time Low. Now, All Time Low was at number 3, so they haven't fallen off, really. That'd be stupid to say because it's one spot below. All Time Low, I would say I'd like them the same amount. However, there should just have my music taste has changed. Not a ton. I've just been listening to more from other bands. There's not really much to say about All Time Low. It's just, yeah, I listen to them. They're a good band. I like them. I like them a lot. They're on the number 4 spot on this list. They were on the number 3 spot on this list. My opinion on them hasn't changed. It's just, I've listened to more music. Number 3. Now this is where we get a new band. People Are Ugly. This small band, I would say about 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. You've probably heard, if you have a similar music taste to me, and you are, I wouldn't say an active Instagram Reels user, but like you've used Instagram Reels before, you've probably heard People Are Ugly. Not gonna say definitely. It's not like TX2 levels of Instagram Reels posting, which TX2 is not on this list. TX2 will never be on this list. I'd be like putting Falling in Reverse on this list. It's just not gonna happen, ever. Anyway, People Are Ugly. Very good band. You've probably heard Brain Dead. If it's gonna be any of the songs that you've probably heard Brain Dead. Great song, by the way. Amazing opening lyrics. Really changed my worldview. Changed my whole perspective of how life itself works. Amazing opening lyrics. Yeah, Brain Dead, amazing song. If you wanna listen to it, I will link it in the description or the pinned comment or the song. Screw it. I'll play a clip now.
I don't know my name, nothing's in my brain. I wanna tell you everything, but I can barely think. I'm going insane, I want to explain. I could be a millionaire, but I would rather fly my plane.
So yeah, I'm going to see People Are Ugly in concert in August, and I'm very excited. I think according to the Last FM or FM bot or whatever it's called, I think I'm the third most. I think I have the third most listens in the world to People Are Ugly. According to that bot, there could be people who listen to it way more. Anyway, number 2, another new band. And I'm gonna get heat for saying this, but then again, I won't get any heat for this. Well, I'll just say this isn't the most controversial thing I've said this video. Number 2. Hear me out with this one. My Chemical Romance. Amazing band. And I know it's emo music. Wow, really? It's good. It's good music. And it's not all emo. Give a listen to Danger Days. Give a listen to Conventional Weapons, which Conventional Weapons, top 5 album all time. Absolutely. I think 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is so good. I Brought You My Bullets is so good. The Black Parade is so good. Danger Days is amazing. I think Conventional Weapons might be my favorite My Chemical Romance album. Which, I don't know. My favorite My Chemical Romance song, without a doubt, is Kiss the Ring. Absolute masterpiece. Definitely top 5 song, personally. I think my top 5 songs are I don't know. It's gonna kind of spoil the number one, but if you've known me for longer than 2-3 minutes, you'd know the number one. Anyway, yes, My Chemical Romance at number 2. Kiss the Ring. Greatest My Chemical Romance song of all time. If you want to listen to it, here it is. Number 1. And this is gonna come as a surprise to, I would say, approximately 0 people. I'm wearing the shirt. I have the poster right here. Blink-182. What can I say about them that I haven't already? How much more can I compliment Blink-182? How much more can I praise their music? How much more how much more can I express how much I love this band? Greatest music video of all time is One More Time, without a doubt. Oh, I get to talk about One More Time because I haven't talked about music since I think the day before One More Time released. I don't think I've made a video about music since then. I get to talk about One More Time. Okay, so One More Time, the album, 9.9 out of 10. I would say 9.9 out of 10. The only, 10 out of 10 is the perfect album. They're cannot physically be better. And that goes to Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, without a question, without a shadow of a doubt. That is the single greatest album of all time. Don't at me. But One More Time is right there. I would give Take Off Your Pants and Jacket the slight edge, simply because it has my favorite song of all time, which, if you've watched the video of me comparing Blink-182's Take Off Your Pants and Jacket to New Politics' Vikings, you'd know which song that is. So here's your holiday. Anyway, I gotta lock in. So, Blink-182, One More Time, amazing album. One More Time, the song, I cried. When I first watched the music video, I cried. And then I didn't watch it again for maybe 2 months or so. I watched it again, I cried again. Single greatest music video of all time. I would say, if you count music videos as short films, and you count short films as films, I would say the One More Time music video should be in contention for the greatest film of all time. And I'm dead serious when I say that. I think it is that good. Other songs off the album, Dance With Me, one hell of an opening line, I can tell you that. Turpentine, absolutely iconic. I would say my least favorite off the album is Childhood. I feel like Childhood is kind of weak. Don't get me wrong, Childhood is still a very good song. It feels weak in comparison to the rest of the album. I think the most overrated song there, and I feel like I'm gonna get torched by Blink-182 fans if they see this. I think the most overrated song on the album is Terrified. Please don't hurt me. It's good. It is a good song, and it's not the worst off the album. And I can totally see how it was originally a Boxcar Racer song. It doesn't do much for me. Underrated song, I think a song that got way more criticism than it deserved, Fell in Love. Absolute banger. And I saw people who were like, oh, they're still making songs like it's the 9 era. No! You wanna know why? Because 9 sucked. With the exception of Pin the Grenade. Pin the Grenade's a banger. But Fell in Love is good. Honestly, I think part of the reason why I think California and 9 are kind of weak is simply because it's Matt Skiba instead of Tom DeLonge. I think both albums would be so much better with Tom on it instead. I think California, if it had Tom on it instead of Matt, might be top 3. I think California is 9 out of 10. Like, I would take every other album other than California. I would take every Blink-182 album other than 9 over California. But I think that would change drastically if Tom was on California rather than Matt Skiba. Anyway, where am I going with this? Oh, Fell in Love. Fell in Love is an amazing song. I think it's very catchy. I think it's very sweet. I really like it. Very good song. And how many more times can I say the same thing with different words? What else do I have to say about Blink-182? Oh, favorite song of all time, Stay Together for the Kids. Greatest song of all time. Total banger. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. 12 out of 10, mayhaps. Yeah, I will not be able to sing the praises of Blink-182 enough. I'm going to the concert in July at Fenway. So that's 2 concerts this summer. And what? Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I have a friend that's going with me. So you might meet them if they allow me allow me to put them in the video. Yeah, so anyway, Epic YOLO swag, Epic YOLO swag, dab, hashtag Fortnite, my guy. Epic lol sauce. Anyway, guys, wear your water, drink your seatbelt, and peace.